yay or nay, but I'm also thinking Cowboy situation for this guy, Tyrann Mathieu. I think yes.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
Oh,
Honey
that
Badger?
would be
The Honey Badger.
set him.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Alex.
I was gonna say,
You're
Antwer's
right now.
I'm roboing.
You just take us, baby.
No, it's like people are starting to wake up in Thailand right now, and they're using the Wi-Fi at your hotel or hostel or wherever you're at,
or jail cell. That by the looks of it.
Sorry, so you said
prison talk for Kilo. You knew we.
No. Ant was gonna say exactly what I was gonna say. Is there's our safety replacement.
Yeah, you get rid of J-Ron, and then you get this guy to come in. He's he's like he's one of those guys. He's kind of like a Troy Polamalu, Ed Reed type, cut from the same cloth at least. Not as great, but still cut from the same cloth. Here's my guy.
Oh, here's our fucking guy.
This is our fucking guy. We all want Bobby
We
Wagner.
all want Wagner. Sign Wagner, baby.
I want him to Wagner it everywhere, all over the Cowboys star. Because I think you put him middle linebacker, you got LVE. The LVE signing makes me think we're probably not going to go for Wagner. I think they're going to try to just figure it out. But we all want Bobby Wagner.
Cooper Constantine wants Wagner as well.
He wants some Wagner. We all do.
We all want some Waggy.
OBJ.
You know what?
Yes.
I don't hate it.
Hated it
Yes.
when he got hated it when they were talking about him getting traded last year.
Yep.
Hated it because we had our wide receivers. Now, I don't know if I hate it.
I don't hate it.
I kind of like it.
I like
Look
it
at
too.
the game.
Especially if we can get him for Ethereum.
Yep. get him for the first ever NFT.
Pay him an NFT contract. Just throw it at him. I don't hate us going for OBJ.
I want OBJ. I want Bobby Wagner.
Hated it last year. Don't hate it now.
Don't hate it now either. I agree.
And Jerry's nephew's been sitting on 25 Ethereum or Bitcoin. So
yeah, for sure. Stephen Jones.
Yeah.
Those NFTs are the next big thing. My son told me.
Daddy, we got to get on these.
But
NFTs.
hey,
and then Jerry goes, "We should invest in salt."
We should invest in salt.
This is what I'm saying with the wide receiver position is like you could never have enough, and if that's the side of the ball, in my opinion, that needs to be really
touched up,
tended to. Yeah, because I love your call about Jabril Cox. I think that's a real
he's waiting. I think he's waiting.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Marion Cabretti just says. Bobby, Micah, and Cox line
Oh
up.
my
Let's
God,
go,
you're gonna make my Cox do some weird shit. I love it. Those three.
Yeah.
Those three.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out
and
of
don't
town.
forget about Coach Lawrence.
Yeah, Coach Lawrence.
D-Law.
Yeah,
Talking him up. I'm glad D-Law's back, boys. I am.
I'm glad D-Law's back.
What do you think, Edge?
Hey! Before we go to the next one.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
If you're just showing up right now, and
Smack
you haven't fucking liked this on a Friday night, we're crushing it out here on a Friday night, cracking them with the boys. Alex is it's 8:57 a.m. in Thailand right now. He's vaped 10, and he's drinking 2 Changs.
He's getting
drunk.
changed out. He's gonna be Chang over. He's gonna have a Chang.
Look, he's double Changing
Are
it.
those big Changs?
He's big Changing it right now.
So you're gonna have a Chang over.
It's like you have your
Yeah.
Zoom on blur to make it look fancy, and it's like a contraband thing.
Okay,
I know.
Jadavion Clowney.
Okay,
Clowney.
Don't hate it. I think he's out of our price range.
I'm not. Whatever. Keep going on.
Next, I like the player.
If we could, I would. Yes.
I like the player.
We do need an edge.
Ooh, I don't mind this. Gilmore.
Why?
He could replace your Anthony Brown, and you could probably get him for the same price. Actually, I think he got signed somewhere.
That's what I do.
Is this old? Oh, Lael Collins is up on that. That's kind of weird to see.
Is this an old one? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be because that guy I'm pretty sure signed. Akeem Hicks.
He signed.
Akeem Hicks. Yeah, I think this might be.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Look,
you
looks a
gone
little
and
old,
gone
but-
found us some old.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start
bullshit.
going down to Melvin Ingram. You guys know the name Melvin
Yes.
Ingram. Edge rusher could probably pick him up for cheap as chips.
We do need an edge rusher.
We need an edge rusher, and at this point, if you can get a couple on 1-year deals, why the fuck not? Oh,
my
Ads
God.
boy!
Oh my
You
God.
know, look at what they put.
Weapon.
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 Look at that. They don't even put a position. They just
Okay.
put weapon.
No.
Here's why we won't
Let's
sell.
sell him.
Here's
Sell him to us, Ad.
Here's why we won't sign him.
Because we're bitches.
Okay.
Because we don't know how to utilize somebody in that position.
No, we don't. You're right. We have Tony
Okay.
Pollard who could be in that position.
Exactly. So Tony Pollard or Cedric Wilson. And guess what? The fucking dungeon
He
master.
gone.
The dungeon master, Kellen Moore, does not know how to crack that motherfucker.
If you got him,
The DM has a very vanilla playbook.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
And
does.
guess what?
I'm guessing.
He does not want Patterson.
Kellen Moore
He keeps-
smells his
he
own
keeps-
farts and goes,
Yeah.
that smells like vanilla.
He goes, that's vanilla pudding. Our DM keeps his playbook like his bedroom.
Yeah, for sure. Nice and perfect.
Dictionary.
Would you take Cordarrelle Patterson? Would you take him? If
Yes,
you could, on the
100%.
Cowboys?
Yes.
You know
Yes.
the Chilliwack Knights are taking him.
Yes, and when whoever's joining into our Cowboys CanFan Fantasy Football League this year.
Kilo season.
Yeah, no.
I already know. I got a couple. Kilo season. Cooper Considine's in.
JJ
JJ the Mind's in.
I'm in.
AJ Johnson.
Us three in, so that's 6.
Yeah.
So we could take what, 6 more?
Marion says Kellen Moore needs to take his ass back to Boise Street.
Yeah, he does. I mean,
Fuck him.
he was great there. Calais Campbell would
Welcome.
love it. I honestly would love that. I would love a Calais Campbell signing.
Coop's in for sure. Sorry.
Cooper
Yeah,
Considine
Calais
is
Campbell would
saying
be
he's in.
great.
Yeah, any D line, any.
I want to see a fucking monster like this guy. Sorry for
Yeah.
cutting you off, Adam. I'm just
No.
getting jacked to the tits over here.
No, I can fuck with me, DJ. Fuck with me, DJ.
I
Fuck
see
with me, DJ.
Calais Campbell is a big-bodied motherfucker. Put him with Osa and Neville Gallimore and have this crazy big man rotation.
Yeah, we.
I
need it.
like it.
Yep.
I honestly do.
Hey,
I think that's.
here's
oh,
a
no, that's
question
not
I
it.
had.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Here's a question I had. While I was getting my coffee, walking back, I was thinking, like, okay, now we're in the time where who breaks first? Do the players, or because this is now position based, kind of, where everyone's going to anchor off of. So now we're in a fun place where, and maybe this has already happened, but like that's what I think. This was like I'm trying to say this is why Jerry's waiting. This is why the Cowboys are waiting, because we're at that breaking point where it's either going to go pro athlete or pro team. And what I mean is like someone's going to sign for less or more than the market value, and then everyone's going to use that as an anchor.
Do you have when you're saying that, are you thinking position wise, or do you think just
position
the whole
per position? Yeah.
So Aaron Rodgers kind of already did that, did he not? Aaron Rodgers just
No,
broke
but-
the fucking quarterback market.
Okay, but let's talk.
Right,
about
but say
Aaron Rodgers.
the
Sorry, go ahead, Alex.
No, just to finish that is what I mean is like the by position. So like the top wide receiver goes for 2 number 1 draft picks.
Oh,
okay,
so you mean
now
like trade capital, kind of?
yeah, like
Okay.
with how like we're for all these players who have not been signed in the free agency, it's kind of like there's lots of teams who want them, but we're at this waiting position of who's going to break first. Is someone going to be like, okay, I'm going to sign for a little bit less, and then that's going to start the dominoes in one way for that position, right? Because once the best player who's available in that position signs, well, now the second player gets a little bit nervous, or the second team
It's like anything.
gets a little bit nervous,
100%.
right? And so, yeah, so
I see what you're saying.
we're at that point.
You're waiting to see who. It's like it's an uptrend. It's like you're trying to time. It's just like anything. You're trying to time it at its highest, which you get like
Yes.
right now. I think with the defensive end, and maybe the Cowboys are trying to play that market in regards to like
Mhm.
defensive ends might have teetered out now, right? Like
I'm
you
just
have-
trying to
you have-
justify. I was trying to justify.
I know what you
it.
mean though, and I do. That's a cool way of looking at it, right? Like maybe the Cowboys are waiting for a downtrend to now hope that someone's gonna bite on something that may have not been at the.
If you miss that number 1, that A position, that A+ position, then it's like, okay, B and C are not too far off. Let's just wait and like that could be a way that you're looking at it.
Not
So,
a, ter-
but
not
we
a,
did
not
go
a
ahead.
terrible thing. Hey, and we got
No.
we got our player here, J-Ron Kerr, safety.
Like
Look,
yes. So the tactic
Yes.
could be if he's unfollowing, if he's unfollowing.
He's still not
and all that
signed
stuff.
yet.
He hasn't been signed, but maybe he's trying to hold out, and they know that they're going to need him.
Safety market. Nobody has hit the safety market yet.
I don't think. I think that they're gonna. I think they're gonna re-sign J-Ron.
I hope so. But the other big name one is like we said, Tarn Mateo. The safety market has not been set yet, so it's kind of
Right.
like.
Yes.
Like Alex said, it's kind of like a fucking wait. Like who's gonna break? What's gonna happen? You know, someone's waiting for the
Well, let's
safety
not be
market. Is
stupid.
It's not set yet.
Yeah.
They're having they're
Do
having that conversation right now with Kurtz.
Gronk.
They're having that conversation.
Yeah,
No,
Gronk's going back to fucking
Gronk's
Tampa.
going back to Tampa.
Yeah. Jameis Winston, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, fuck you.
Landry. Okay, this is a guy. This
take
is
him.
Landry.
I would definitely take Landry in a heartbeat.
Okay, so here's what I don't.
I would take Landry in a heartbeat.
So here's what I don't want though. I don't want. So I wanted OBJ and Landry when they were on the Browns because they were both roommates in college.
Yeah, LSU baby.
I don't want. I either want OBJ or I want Landry. I don't want both.
No, you don't want both.
I don't want both of them on the team.
Yeah, okay, fair. That's a good take.
But I mean,
Who would you take more? OBJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need somebody like OBJ to step up CD's game. I think Landry.
OBJ is a huge Dallas vibe.
Yeah.
The name.
Big
He's
market.
got the name.
Yeah, I think
him going to Cleveland was always weird.
Him going to Cleveland was always weird.
Small market. Kind of weird.
I don't think he's. I mean, he is a little bit overrated. But
Alex almost beat me in Madden playing with the fucking Rams when OBJ went to him. All he had to do was throw it to him.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I mean, we were
Hey,
also
look
we
at
were also about eight beers deep.
I'm a Landry fan, so I think if we do sign Jarvis, I'd be happy with that.
Yep.
Hey, look, OBJ had a good playoff season, and getting to the playoffs. I don't think is going to be the problem.
Playoffs
for the Cowboys. It's going to be can they win 4 playoff games in a row?
Well,
yeah, one. Can they win fucking one?
I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys.